What is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope having a blessed Friday heading into this weekend. And before I get into this video about Montez Ford, just want to do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers on Rumble. Now at 115 subs, thank you to whoever subbed yesterday or the day before. You know, it doesn't tell me who subs to my channel more than half the damn time. So otherwise I would have shout you out right now. But thank you. I truly appreciate it. But enough of that, let's get into this video. Now, I'm seeing this post here, I guess was from Instagram or X, I don't fucking know. I'm not on those fucking platforms. But apparently Montez made a post regarding some tag team gauntlet. I guess it was like a few weeks ago to determine the #1 contender for the tag team championships. Now, I don't really know. I don't fucking watch SmackDown because as long as Cody Monet is champion over there, miss me with that shit. Right? I couldn't get paid to watch that bullshit. Fuck that. All right, ain't no way. All right, so I really have no clue what goes on in SmackDown. But Montez Ford put out a post saying that tonight's WWE SmackDown is a tag team turmoil match for the chance to face the WWE tag team champions. And I'm tired. Tired of being denied, tired of waiting, tired of fighting, tired of having company around that don't care. But real quick, let me do a shout out to Wesley Blake and rest in peace to his wife, Sarah Lee, who unfortunately passed away. She was like 30 when she passed away. Way too fucking young, man. Like, I was shocked when I seen that news. Like, ain't no way. Like, how? Like, that's, I don't know. I couldn't process the amount of pain that Wesley went through, or probably is still going through. So, big ups to him, man. For real. Like prayers to him, his kids, and the whole family. All right, hang in there. All right. But getting back to the video, I'm looking at this tag team gauntlet, right? And I'm looking at the tag teams. We got Pretty Deadly. As fruity and zesty as they are a good tag team. And then you got the Good Goose, the Good Brothers, the Good Jobbers, as I like to say. Because I can't stand Luke Gallows in the ring. Like, I have nothing against him personally. I just think he fucking sucks as a wrestler. That's all. Every time I watch this dude, it just looks awkward and goofy in the ring. Alright, every fucking time. Alright, but I can't deny that they are a legit tag team, even though they suck. Moving on, I see the Street Profits, who, I don't remember the last time these guys were even tag team champions. Alright, that's how long it's been. Alright, at least like, what, 2-3 years at this point? Fucking A. Then there's Los Lotharios. We got the tag team with Garza and Berto that they lost. That's how much these fucking creative cares about this fucking tag team right here. They lost their first names. You got Angel, who's no longer Angel, who's just Garza now, if I'm not mistaken. And they ain't got Humberto, but they took out the hum. So now he's just Berto, or I like to call him Bag Boy Berto. All right, yeah, like these guys are two enhancement talents. Although I will say, Berto is better in the ring than Garza, but Garza has more potential overall. Alright, but the creator doesn't give a fuck about these guys. Next team is some, I guess, random tag team of Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin. Like, why? Why the fuck are these guys a tag team? Like, I don't watch this shit, so I have no reason why these two are put together. Why? Because they're fucking bald? I mean, I don't get it. Like, just look at this Mr. Clean Head ass tag team right here. Alright, and I can make a video. Actually, I do plan on making videos on both these guys and how both of them have been misused. Alright, like, what the fuck happened to Apollo's Equalizer gimmick that he was doing at NXT? That was good shit. Or even the Nigerian Warrior gimmick he did on SmackDown. That was also good shit. And he just stopped fucking doing it. Alright? Makes no sense, huh? And Baron Corbin. This poor lad's been buried ever since his failed cash in on Jinder Mahal. because I believe, what was it, like Senior trying to intervene, he got distracted, and fucking Don't Hinder Gender rolled him up for 1, 2, 3, and like he was done after. I'm trying not to laugh, but his ass was done after that. Like, that was it, and the crowd was behind him. That's the sad part about it. Like, they wanted him to win that night, but they said, nope, that don't work for me, brother. So yeah, he's been stuck in the water since, man. Like, he just been lingering around, even though he did get over once again with that bum ass Corbin gimmick. Right, I'm gonna do a video about that, because that gimmick has so much fucking potential still. Alright, all he has to do is bring that shit back and go all the way with it. Alright, I'm gonna do a video about that later on, or at least like sometime in the near future. Alright, but moving on. Last but not least is the Gorillas of Destiny, or aka the Bloodline, or where the fuck they're calling themselves. I have no clue. Alright, but like, I like both these guys. Like, they were one of the best tag teams in New Japan for years. Alright, but I've been seeing motherfuckers been roasting both these guys ever since they've been on SmackDown. Like, oh, but this is what the IWC's been hyping up. Like, these guys fucking suck. Alright, as I've been seeing botches from Tongaloa. Like how you fuck up a low blow, man. Like, that's not good, not good at all. Alright, and then as far as Tama Tonga, I don't fucking know what the fuck they were doing with this man. Like, I will never forget that clip where I seen this dude pacing back and forth, and like the Bloodline was like backstage chilling in their room or whatever, right? And this nigga was like just back and forth pacing, right? He was like, Solo, I am the Great Colombo. You are a bunko. Like some shit like that. Like, what the fuck's he doing, man? Fucking Beavis head ass back there, man. Like, God. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, but yeah. Those are all the tag teams from the tag team gauntlet. And come to find out, I guess the Bloodline won the shit anyway. So we got Montez Ford going out there, airing out his grievances towards the trash-ass booking of the Street Profits for years now. And does it matter? No. Not at all. Falls on deaf ears, because they don't give a fuck about you, bruh. Like, look, I mean, how many more examples do you fucking need? Alright, because first off, you got people who say, like, Montez Ford is not a star. Which I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Alright, now look, granted, if you're talking about this current presentation, Montez Ford, then I see what you mean. Alright, because that red Solo cup, I fill you up, let's have a party. I'm like, that little red Solo cup shit ain't gonna get him to the main event. That's for sure. Like, I will agree about that. Alright, but to say that he doesn't have potential himself is fucking ludicrous. Alright, like, this dude is a fucking star. Alright, he got jacked as shit right now. He's athletic as fuck. He can talk on the mic. He has charisma. So what the fuck more do you need? Honestly, what the fuck more do you need? Alright, and he's young too, so there's no fucking excuses, man. Yeah, this man's been floundering around in the tag team division ever since he pretty much got there. Like, from NXT to the main roster. All I know him for is being in fucking tag team. So, and there's a fine line when it comes to this tag team shit, alright? Like, you won't be stuck in a tag team too long, because then you'll be referred as a tag team specialist. And I don't think Montez Ford wants that. Clearly he doesn't. But at the same time, I don't want to be like on some like Santana Ortiz shit, to where like they've been together for so long. You got Santana, like, he wanted to break out and do like his solo thing. Ortiz disagreed, for my understanding, so they end up clashing heads. And now I think that there's like legit beef between the two now. So they don't even want to work with each other, well, don't see each other, you know. So it's unfortunate, you know. And I damn sure don't want that to happen to the Street Profits. All right, but like, look, say like they win the tag team championships one more time, and then what? Like, what the fuck more can you do with those tag team belts? All right, that you haven't already done. You see what I'm saying? Then you have Montez Ford here, right? He puts on this spectacular performance inside the Elimination Chamber last year. Although he doesn't win, he was like the MVP of that match for the most part, right? So you think logically, like, maybe they should position him to go after Austin Theory, who was the current United States champion at that time. And does that happen? Nope. Like, and you put Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits together, like have them coming out rocking suits, looking spiffy, looking like a legit fucking threat for the entire division, right? And it comes out, Lashley says that they want all the gold. All right, now, do they end up getting any gold at all? Like, fucking, they could bring back the light heavyweight championship, the European championship. They couldn't get the United States championship. They couldn't get the Intercontinental championship, the tag team championships, the world heavyweight championship. The damn sure not the universal belt. They didn't get shit. All right, you know what the fuck they got? They got a generic, goofy ass stable tag team name called The Pride. Listen, Bobby and the Street Profits, I'm gonna call you guys The Pride from now on. And you know why? Because you people, you like the Black Panthers, yeah. And we can't call you the Nation of Domination, because you're not The Rock and you're not Farouk. So, we'll call you The Pride. Yeah, because you guys are all, how do I say, black. Yeah. So Montez, clearly you have bigger aspirations than being stuck in the fucking tag team division. Alright? So you gotta make and seize an opportunity for yourself. How do you go about doing that? I don't know. I don't have all the answers, man. Like, it's like, I remember I was listening to Shelton Benjamin's podcast interview with Chris Van Vliet, and you saw about how Stone Cold addressed the entire locker room, and he said it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Basically, you go out there and you get yourself over. Do what you gotta do to go out there and reach the proverbial brass ring, as they like to say, because that's what's all about at the end of the day. It's getting yourself over and making money, putting asses in seats. Yeah, for some reason, that notion, that ideology shifted to putting on banker matches and fucking popping the boys backstage. Like, what the fuck? Like, none of that matters if there's nobody in the audience watching. Like, well, who are you wrestling for at that point? You know what I mean? Like, I was watching a Maven video. All right, he was like answering questions, like the Q&As and all that kind of shit, right? Someone asked him, he said, why does WWE actively punish people who get over on their own? Essentially, he said it's all about ownership, I think, but he's 100% correct when he said this shit. He's like, they love it. They 100% love it when their creations get over the way that they want it to. All right, just look at Vince. You're like, Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Cena, Roman Reigns. You know why he pushed them? Because those were his creations. All right, and he loves it. And with Triple H, he chose Cody for whatever dick-sucking ass reason, because Cody did whatever he had to do to beg for forgiveness after openly disrespecting the company and him several fucking times. So I don't know the amount of ass kissing he had to do in order to get this the machine behind him, to get this charity title reign that he's on right now. All right, I have no clue, and I don't want to know. All right, but you got someone like a L.A. Knight, yeah, all right, who gets over on his own. Because, mind you, this man was close to being released, but I believe it was Shawn Michaels that stepped in and saved him. And I 100% see that happening, because Triple H does not fuck with L.A. Knight. All right, I don't care what anybody says. It's obvious. It's evident. All right, like, oh, he's just a novelty act. He's just a wannabe Rock. Like, this asshole doesn't even like The Rock. So you think he's gonna push the Alibaba white version of him? No. I mean, come on, man. Like, oh, but he got the United States title. Well, it's about fucking time they give him something. Because I can't stand it when motherfuckers say that this man hasn't done shit in his entire career. Like, he was a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion. That should count for something, for fuck's sake. Half those motherfuckers on that roster had never been a world champion. Alright? Like, I'm tired of motherfuckers disrespecting TNA. And I'm tired of the disrespect towards LA Knight acting like he's a fucking bum or that he's too old. I'm like, we got motherfuckers like Cody Rhodes, who's almost 40. You got Damian Priest, who was like 42, who was a former World Heavyweight Champion. There's no fucking excuse. Like, I don't mean to go off on a tangent here, but it legit pisses me off to see the amount of disrespect that this man gets, acting like he's a fucking bum, or acting like Cody Rhodes is so much fucking better than he is. Like, go fuck yourself. I mean that. Fuck you. If you think that, like, oh, Cody Rhodes is carrying the company. Oh, yeah, Cody Rhodes who's barely wrestling on fucking SmackDown, acting like he's in the same league as John Cena, Stone Cold, or The Rock. The fuck out of here, man. Stop this fucking charade. And I say all this because this applies to Montez Ford, because you have someone like an LA Knight, yeah, who again has all the tools that you look for in a main eventer. Gets himself over, was at one point the biggest babyface in the company, and they still don't fucking push it. Like, they still don't fucking pull the trigger. And you know why that is? Because of backstage politics. Alright, wrestling, I forgot who it was. Like, it was some dude on the dark side of the ring. He said himself, like, wrestling has always been about politics. And he's 1000% correct. Alright? It doesn't matter how good you are in the ring, how charismatic you are, how big, how strong, none of that fucking matters. Alright? If you're not in the vision for creative, or management doesn't like you, you ain't getting fucking pushed. It's just that simple. Alright? Like, yeah, we'll throw LA Knight a bone, give him this meaningless US title that nobody really gives a fuck about, so that people online can stop bitching about how LA Knight's being buried. That's essentially what the fuck that was. Alright? But going back to Montez Ford, because I remember reading something about Montez wanting to try to transition into MMA, right? So say he does that, right? Say he does what CM Punk couldn't do, all right? So he finds himself a good training camp, trains for a good amount of time till he feels like he's confident enough to enter the octagon, right? He goes in there, gets a few wins under his belt, maybe even wins a championship, all right? Say he has a successful run. Say it's a Bellator, preferably the UFC, right? He comes back and they still don't push him. Then that tells you all you need to know. And I don't want to see the Street Profits end up on some like Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty shit, because I can tell you right the fuck now, they're not going to look out for Angelo like they are Montez. Or he's going to end up like the next Tucker of that tag team, where they're just going to forget about him and he's probably stuck back in catering until he gets released. Alright, and I like Angelo. I think you can find something to do with a guy like that, right, for fuck's sake. So I don't want to see that. Nor do I want to see him end up like the New Day, to where there's just tag team forever, and they're like a 15-time tag team champions, and Montez never got to fulfill his potential as a single star. I don't want to see that either. Fuck that. So Montez, it's up to you, man, to seize an opportunity for yourself, man, to get yourself over, break out on your own. All right, and hopefully you can do that without, cutting ties with Angela, because I don't want to see that, man. I like both you guys. So that's all I gotta say about this shit, man. And now I want to hear from you guys. All right, now how do you guys feel about Montez Ford? How do you guys feel about Street Profits? Do you guys feel like they're being underutilized? Do you guys see Montez Ford as being the potential future star or main eventer for the WWE? Or are you like, man, fuck the Street Profits? Like, I don't give a fuck about these guys, and fuck Montez. You let me know in the comment section, alright? So, love it, hate it, comment, subscribe to the channel, it's all the same to me. Alright, I just want to see the engagement and the feedback from you guys. That's why I continue to make videos and upload it to the bottomless, empty void that is YouTube. Alright? So, as far as my next video, I might knock out the Bobby Heenan video. I want to try to catch up on the videos that I haven't done yet before I move on to new shit. You know what I mean? So I might knock that out next. I have to see. But I waste enough of your guys' time. So with that said, be safe, be blessed, and take care of yourself. I'm out this bitch. Till next time, adios.